Hey, what's up guys? I'm doing a how to make my Red Eyes Exodia deck. So yeah. So basically what you need is two, here let me zoom in just a little bit. But you basically need two of the Exodia Incarnate, I would say max two. But you could also try three, or maybe just one, if it's too coggy for you. So, there's a bunch of different options that you can do with this build. So, yeah. So, and then of course Exodia. Nothing to explain there. Pitch it with the trap that you run, and then add back with Incarnate, and then with the trap. So yeah. And then 3 Summon Skull. I like this one better over, I like the normal monster better than the than this one, because then you can actually use Red Eyes Fusion with it. So yeah, but that's just my opinion. So if I run 3 of that, and then I run 2 Red Eyes Black Dragon, and then 2 the Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. With my opinion, you can do 2 and 2. You can do 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon and 1 of this. But it's up to player preference how many that you actually want to run. So yeah, it's up to you guys. But that's the kind of combo that you can do with it. So yeah. And then the Blackstone Legend, I personally run 3, but I only have 2, which 2 is a good number as well. One's not good. I mean, if you only have 1, then you can work with it. But in my opinion, I'd run probably max 2, maybe 3. So yeah. Double effect bearer. 2 is a good number. Like I said, if you only have 1, then just run 1 and add a few other things. But 2 is a good number for me. So yeah. And then 1 Spirit Mode, you only really need 1 for my build. So yeah. If you can't afford this, then just pick up some kaijus, like the cheaper ones, and then you can just main those instead. So that's also a good option. And then 3 MSG. I'm thinking about like taking those out and getting 20 twisters in 4th place. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing, but not quite sure just yet. But 3 MSG is just, yeah, a staple. So in case if you don't have a 20 twister. So, and 3 Red Eyes Fusion. You can also run 2. That's perfectly fine as well. But I kind of like 3. Just so you can draw into it. So yeah. And then Cards of Redstone. 2 is a perfect number. Because I will explain why. If you're running, excuse me. If you're running 4 Red Eyes, 2 is a good number. If you're running 2 Red Eyes, then cut that down to 1, so you don't dead draw it. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. So 2 Lance, 2 is a perfect number for my build. You can also try 3, but I think 2 is just going to be working out perfectly. And then 2 Magical Mallet. 2 is perfect. It will help unclog your hands, your bad hands. So that's why it's in there. Same thing with reload. 1 or 2 would be perfect. So yeah, and then 1 return of the Dragon Lord. 1 or 2 would be perfect. 3 too much. 2 would probably still be a little bit much, but you could try it. So yeah. And then one day piece, it's at 1, so of course, obviously, it's gone to 1. It's staying at 1, so yeah. And then traps, obliterate. 2 is a perfect number. You can actually run 3 as well. That would also work. But 2 would be perfectly fine as well. So, and also count running 1 as well would be perfect as well. But 2 would be max. That would go. Jar of Avarice. 2 is a good number, and also 1 is. 3 is too much, and yeah. And then 2 mistake. If you don't have mistake, don't worry about it. But for anybody that does, I would just do 2. 2 is a perfect number, and it's very, very helpful with this format. So, Storming Mirror Force. If you don't have Storming, then just run like the regular Mirror Force. That's also perfectly fine. Backup Soldier. 1, it's a good number at 1. I would run max 2, but that would basically be it. So yeah. And Skill Prisoner, 1 or 2 of this max. So 3 would be way too much. 2 would be still a little bit too much, but you could work with it. 1's perfect. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically how to make my deck. I'm also thinking about taking in Ties of the Brethrens, because you can use this with Exodia and then play the 1 day piece first and then play this, and then you'd be kind of perfect. So yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about taking in for this deck. So yeah. And then extra deck is basically pretty explanatory. 3 Archfiend, and then Radish Flare Mile Dragon. So yeah, you will get the common version of Radish, or the Archfiend, and the Joey deck, which, if you guys saw my legendary Dex 2 opening, you guys will know that. And then you'll also get a ultra rare Radish Flare. So you guys will have all of these at hand for you guys. But yeah, so that's basically on how to make my deck. And then before I close out the video, if you guys want to stop watching, that's fine. But I want to talk about why my videos are so late the last couple times. So Saturday, I was up at like 6 in the morning to watch my brother and sister do like a 5K race, like run. And so that's why I was up that early. And then the reason why I was back late is I was hanging out with a friend, and my mom was hanging out with a friend of hers. And so it was just a fun time, but I felt really bad that I couldn't do any video that day because I was busy the whole time. So so there's that. And then the reason why the videos were posted late last night were I was busy all the way up to like 5:30, and after that that's when I made my videos for you guys. And then I forgot to post them until like 7:30. So yeah, that's why they were up late. So again, I apologize, but now since I'm not busy anymore, I'll be back to normal schedule for you guys, and you'll be seeing videos around 2 or 3 o'clock normal time like usual. So It's just the times that I'm busy, it'll be later, but right now I'm back to a normal schedule, so you guys will be seeing videos, like I said, around 2 or 3 o'clock, maybe 4, so. But yeah, so thank you for watching, and thank y'all for understanding my kind of situation for the weekend, so yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Laters.